So we always talk about how to attract a woman, how to make her yours, how to bag the finest woman in the room, how to attract women with your confidence, with your charm, your charisma, your money. But we never really talk about how to keep a woman after you have attracted her. And that seems to be like a big challenge for a lot of men. I mean, you obviously now have your dream woman. You obviously have charmed that woman into loving you, but now you don't know what is happening. You don't know how to go from there. Like, what next? What am I supposed to do? Now she's mine. How do I keep her? How do I make her mine forever? And this is where, falling, you guys begin to fall apart. And I mean, something that started out so beautifully just, gets bad in the middle of the relationship. So let me tell you some ways that you can actually keep your woman. And these are things that once you start doing, you'll be able to keep that woman that you have just bagged. All right. So, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Real Talk with IJ, and I'm your host, IJ. Today we're talking about how to keep a woman in a relationship or in marriage generally. All right. Now, one I'll say is women are not actually that difficult to keep. Women are not actually that difficult to keep. The very first thing that you have to be very careful with when you want to keep a woman, like you're trying to attract a woman, now you've attracted her, and now you're wondering how to keep her. The very first thing is keep the same energy. You see, all of those things you were doing to attract her, if you are a funny guy, keep that same energy in that relationship. Now that she's not giving you attention, keep doing what you're doing. Some of you just use a very good energy to attract a woman. So because you've been watching videos and you realize that, oh, if you get funny with women, they will like you. If you're very confident, they will like you. So you do all of those things to attract this woman. Now that she's yours, you just let yourself go. You don't do all of those things you used to do. If you're the romantic guy that used to do breakfast in bed and all of that, you no more do it anymore because you're thinking, oh, she's mine, so I don't have to keep working hard in that relationship. With women, you have to keep working. Yes, with women, you need to keep the same energy, the same sweet guy that you used to be when you bagged her is the same energy you have to keep. Okay. Secondly, is you need to be disciplined. And why I said this is because a lot of times you guys like to go after a woman with money. That's why I say don't live with money, because if you live with money, you have to keep the same energy. Just like I said, with money, you have to keep the same energy. You have to keep spending. And when you go broke, brother, I don't have to tell you what's going to happen to you. But the thing about discipline is if you are disciplined, you'll be able to keep a woman. You'll be careful not to go broke, because you know that you can, if you spend these savings, it is red for you, like it is completely bad for you. So you have to be disciplined enough to know the limits of what you're doing. You have to be disciplined enough to let this woman know boundaries in that relationship. You have to be disciplined enough to make this woman know that she needs to respect you in that relationship. A lot of times some of you men actually give women so much power because you're trying to bag this beautiful woman, and now that you have her, you want her to do whatever she wants to do, because you're thinking in your mind that when you let her do whatever she wants to do, that way she'll be happy in that relationship. But that's not absolutely true. Okay, you need to learn discipline. She wants you to buy her the latest phones, the latest jewelry, the latest this, the latest that, and you're thinking, oh, if I keep doing this, she's going to stay. She's not going to stay. If you're not disciplined enough, especially when it comes to your finances, you're still going to lose that woman because you're thinking that you have to keep spending money to keep her in that relationship. Yes, maybe you'll be able to keep her with that money, but what happens when the money finishes, or what happens when somebody else gives her more money? What happens when you make her only stay with you because of that money? Which leads me to my third point, which is you need to learn to connect with your woman emotionally. And a lot of guys, when it comes to emotions, a lot of you just run away from it. A lot of men don't want to connect emotionally. In fact, I've heard fathers tell their wife, I've heard men tell their wife that, oh, I've given you money for the food. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to be in the house doing? I can't be at home with you. I've given you money to cook. I've given you money to shop. Go and stay with your friends and let me be. You don't spend quality time with your woman. You don't do anything with your woman. You don't have any quality couple time or family time. There's no family night games. There's no family hangout. There's no you and your wife, just sitting down and chilling, or you and your girlfriend spending quality time doing something you like. You don't have that time. Your girlfriend is a makeup artist. For once, you've not played around and tell her, baby, come and do makeup on my face, just for the fun of it. It's very easy to connect with a woman emotionally. All you have to do is to find out those fun things she likes to do and try to do it with her. And then also try to involve her in the things that you enjoy doing. Don't think that you playing PS5, it only has to be with the guys. You can teach your girl how to play some games and you guys use it to spend quality time. Some of you, the only quality time you spend with your partner is when you want to have sex. That's the only time you know your partner exists. And you're thinking, why is this relationship no more as sweet as it used to be when you started? Remember, when you started, perhaps you were doing everything, you were spending quality time, you were trying to connect emotionally, you were, being disciplined around her, even though you were like, showing her love and all of that. Like, you were doing all of those things. But now that you are in this relationship, you're not doing anything anymore. Some of you just get this beautiful girl and think that's it. My work is done. I have seen very old couples the man talk about how he keeps chasing his wife every day because she's his wife. When I talk about don't chase women, not your woman. A lot of people don't know that simping and being a gentleman is almost the same thing. But when it comes to simping, you're doing it for a woman that is not yours. But when you're doing it for your woman, for your wife, it is seen as a gentleman thing to do. So when you're opening doors, pouring wines, taking care of her, joining her in the kitchen to prepare dinner, washing her hair, being her, I don't know, knight in shiny armor, she's your woman. She's yours. These are things you do to connect with her deeply rather than just thinking, oh, you have to, get house helps and get drivers and get all of those. Yes, you can provide all of those services if you are a busy person. But you need to learn to bond with the person you are with. You don't think your wife is a shiny object that you just buy and keep in your house and let her be shiny for you. So make sure that when you get that good woman, make sure that you practice discipline. Make sure that you try to bond with her emotionally because this will really help you keep your woman rather than just thinking that you can throw money here and there and all of that. Brother, she's going to definitely lose you and you don't want that to happen because she's obviously your dream girl. So that's the end of the video for today. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section and make sure you check out my other videos before you leave. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up as usual and drop your comment as always. So I will see you next time. Keep living life, keep being champs, and bye for now. Mwah.